Hello and welcome to MTG Deck Tech, your source for the freshest MTG Arena decks. So as promised yesterday, I'm gonna play some ranked games with my Grixis Walker deck. I did change a few things since I did the video yesterday, because I'm always somebody who likes to shuffle around small things in the deck. The main thing being that Fires of Invention is now a one-off in the sideboard to be able to get it with Fae of Wishes. This is something that has worked out pretty nicely once I actually tried it. And yeah, the rest is basically the same. I think I changed around some Tyrant, Scorn and Thought Erasures, but it's basically the same thing. I also put in one more land than yesterday because I felt like my mana base was a bit weak. But other than that, it's basically the same deck. So I did have some losing matches today, so I hope it will get better again. Of course, you're always having a lot of variance. And yeah, let's just see. We're gonna do at least 5 games. I'm not sure yet, as I'm feeling a bit achy in my throat again, if I do the whole 10 games challenge, but you can try to guess if I'm what percentage of the games I'm going to win. So my guess is that if I do 5 games, I'm gonna win 3. And if I do 10 games, I hope I win 7. I'm probably just gonna win 6. Maybe. Let's see. So yeah, this is my predictions. Let's see what happens. I probably should have played the Watery Grave first to be able to cast Castle Ventress now. So now I'm going to lose 2 lives. 2 life points. So what we have here. Okay. I will want to get rid of. Well, it's very interesting. I think I'm gonna get rid of that cat. Because if they draw a Witch's Oven, that can get really hairy. So I do have enough mana for the Fires of Invention, and I already have it in hand, which is a very nice start. Let's just see how I can weather the storm of all these creatures. Would like to find a Ritual of Soot soon to be able to kill both these creatures. But until then, I will have to try and draw the cards I need. Just gonna take another removal card here. If I do have to play to kill both of these creatures, I will be able to. Probably gonna attack Narset here. There's another Cauldron. Yeah, as I expected. And now I can play the Fires. That's not the Fires, that's the Fires. So I can get another Akaya's Wrath for next turn. So I'll probably do that. Doesn't help me just removing one of those creatures if I want to play the Kaya's Wrath next turn anyway. I put one Kaya's Wrath out of my deck in favor of the Fires of Invention in the sideboard. I hope it's enough for most matches, but sometimes of course it won't be, but I have other removal I can use in these cases. So I've reduced the volume on my microphone a bit. I hope it's better than yesterday. I was a bit loud there. It's always hard to calculate how loud it's gonna be, since I'm not using a headset and not hearing myself, because yeah, I don't really want to do that. It's could be annoying. So if I Chaos Wrath, they're gonna sacrifice 2 creatures with the priest if they don't do it now. Yeah, they will do it now. Okay, interesting. I thought they would want to keep the Mayhem Devil for the Ubuntu, but doesn't look like it. They do want to play the Ubuntu, that's interesting. Okay, if I draw another Fae of Wishes, I could get Ashiok and kill the Ubuntu. Or exile the Ubuntu. Okay, now they have Witches Oven. Interesting. Many interesting things happening here. Want to bedevil the Ubuntu. They'll probably sacrifice it and grab a Cauldron's Familiar. Which, well, it had to happen this way. And they don't return the Ubuntu to their deck. Interesting. Hope they hadn't drawn too many good cards here. Murderous Rider would kill my Bolas, which would be bad. But otherwise I'm just gonna draw a card for the moment. So they can bring back both Cauldrons. And my life is very much under pressure right now. May need to get me some life gain. But I would need to play the Fae of Wishes first to return the other stuff. To return themselves. Okay. I can't kill their board now. So I have to do something spicy. Oh no, I have just lost. So these sacrifice decks have been killing me a lot. I should be able to try to build one myself in the next days. Because they seem pretty powerful. I really want to do that. Because I've already... It's kind of starting to get boring, this deck. I always like to switch up my decks almost every week, so yeah, just have that in the back of my mind and maybe try to work some of the sacrifice deck, which is always also a reason why I tried to make this video now, because yeah, the deck is getting a bit boring because I've played a lot with it, but as long as I'm still having fun playing it, I should make a video, I think. So if you like the deck, you can see how it's played, how it plays out. So I kept this hand because I can remove some early threats with the Tyrant Scorn, and I can also use the Drawn from Dreams, and get more cards. Also the Ritual of Soot will be available, so turn 4 is my turn. But my opponent, of course, is a more aggressive deck. The Vanguard is something that can go really, really big in the board state, so I got rid of that. I would need some red mana soon, which would be very nice. Okay, I really need the red mana now. Have my fires. And there is red mana, finally. Okay. Gonna get a Narset instead of Drawn from Dreams, just to maybe, well, depends if they have any card draw. Should have probably gotten the Drawn. Okay, so I can do Ritual of Soot after playing the Fires. And next turn I can Thought Erasure and see what they have left in their hand. Is a lot. They drawn some cards, or they didn't play as many cards, you should say. So let's just see what they got there. If I need to worry about the bishop. Outlaw's Merriment is bad stuff. Divine Visitation is even worse for me. So I want to get rid of one of those because, oh, perfect. Fae of Wishes is perfect. So I don't want to play Narset now. Just kill the bishop. Because I don't have anything to do with my spell I can play anyways. Okay, I really need to get rid of this Divine Visitation. But do I want to do it now? I don't think so. Can do some better stuff with my mana. Or with me not having mana to... I don't need to play mana. So I could counter with an Outlaws Merriment of my own. Or I'm gonna get some card draw. I think I'm gonna get some card draw here. They also have to choose what they want to exile here. Probably God's Willing. Yes. Okay, so next turn I'm gonna be able to play the Fae of Wishes and return it if I want to. I can also scry this turn if I don't forget about it. I sometimes forget about scrying. Okay, that's Chandra, that's okay. Yeah, let's first see what they attack. Probably the Bolas. Yeah, I figured. Let's see what the next two cards look like. Mu Yanling is nice. So I want to discard two cards, so I draw the Steam Vents first to discard it next turn. Get back the Fae. Should first draw a card, maybe? No. I'm not sure about the Mu Yanling until this point, so I'm going to Narset. See what else we can find here. Yeah, Sarkhan is better than Mu Yanling, definitely. Just gonna draw again. Yeah, they exiled one Outlaws Merriment, so they are a bit low on mana, compared to me at least. So I will be able to bully them, as long as they don't get their Divine Visitation out. And if they do, I can just destroy it with Casualties of War, which I have in my sideboard, ready and waiting. Might also get me an Elder Spell. I could just win the game next turn, probably. Oh no, I can't, because they will attack my Bolas if they are. Yeah. Thought so. Okay, so I'm going to get my winning card here. The Casualties will destroy everything they have, and yeah, they just scoop. They know that time has come. Okay, so this is my first win in the second match. So far we are on course. If we win another game or two in the first 5 games, or if we win 2 or 3 more. Should say with 1 win I would only have 2. We're recording for 14 minutes, so that's okay. The longest matches I'm having with this deck are 12 minutes or something like that, so it's not the slowest deck you can have. Most of the times your opponents just see when they lost and they give up. Okay, let's have an avatar fight here and a pet fight. They changed their pet. I want to change mine. Yeah, let's not show them the black yet. Give out less information, because it doesn't matter for me which card I play first, because they're both shock lands. Could go Narset, but I think it's even better to play a Thought Erasure here. See what they have. So yeah, the Assassin's Trophy would have totally wrecked my game plan with the fires. Yeah, sure, another Narset. Gonna have card draw for weeks here. So it was very nice decision to play this Thought Erasure first. Having information is always better. This is why I like the deck more than the Jeskai version, because with the Jeskai version you can't look into the hand at all. So this is why I like playing Thought Erasure in general, and in this deck in particular. I do lose a lot of life here. So I will... Well, it doesn't really matter if I grab the thing this turn, or if I have a Narset that is maybe distracting my opponent. So I can grab Chaos Wrath next turn. Yeah, that's what I expected. But that doesn't allow them to pump the knight and gives me a little bit more life. But still, it's not a lot. But I think we are stabilizing here a bit. This is the real difficulty with this deck. You get down with your life so quickly because things like Moment of Craving are not legal anymore. So it's really hard sometimes. Okay, they have a lot of knights. We'll try to get the Smitten Swordmaster out soon. What can I do against it is the question. Could bounce my Fae of Wishes, but that would also take another turn. But I probably have to do it. Let's see what Narset can find us. Thought Erasure. Would have needed that earlier. So they can do 2 damage with the passive or the adventure of the Smitten Swordmaster if they play the other cards. So it's not that bad. Still, I really want to gain some life right about now. I'm really on the brink of destruction here. Okay, nice. Using that to no avail. Don't need Mu Yanling right now. Okay, so I have some options here. Let's see what Narset can find first. Okay, Nicol Bolas is good. So I can use the Sarkhan here to have him do 2 damage or 1 damage to each creature. So I'm gonna Thought Erasure the Smitten Swordmaster. Don't care about the land right now. Or maybe I should have, because I need the 6th mana for a possible Chandra. Oh well. So now they can't attack me. Which is part 1 of... Yeah, and they can't draw cards. Nice. Nice. Oh, and they give up. Nice. Yeah, they saw that I'm stabilizing. I think they could have won if they had some good card draw. But yeah, they thought they couldn't, so I'll take that. So this is the 2nd win. So for my 5 matches prediction, I have to win one of the next 2. So it looks pretty nice for me. Two-Face Killer. Interesting name. I have the fires and I have red mana. I only need 1 mana more. And I also have some great early game removal, so this hand looks amazing. Also Bedevil is very nice. Simic. Probably without his third color because they play basic lands mostly. Yeah, that's Oko. Okay. So we want to pay 2 lives to have a Tyrant Scorn once they make their food token into a 3/3 with Oko. So I can just kill it. And next turn I will Bedevil the Oko. Okay, Paradise Druid was expecting that at some point. Yeah, they are wary of the Tyrant Scorn, I can see that. They're thinking about it. But then again, what else can they really do?
Surely you see the humor here.
Goodbye, Oko. So Oko is a card. It can be pretty nice, but I think it's a bit overrated in general. Works good against my Red Cavalcade deck. I always lose against that because it just makes Torbrand totally useless. But otherwise, Oko ain't too great. So it's only 3 mana, so it's okay. But I haven't seen Oko go off that often. I think he's a bit overrated. Oh, that's the perfect draw. I don't need to pay 2 lives anymore. And kill your board. That's nice. So now I only have to find my win conditions. Have enough cards to get me over the next few turns, but I need something that can help me. Or I need a concession. Very nice, very nice. So we are rolling here, so you see why I like the deck. I did have a lot of bad games before playing this challenge or this video, so I was afraid I would totally lose again. But yeah, this deck is just too good to lose too many rounds in a row. Even I, as not a particularly control-minded player, can play with this deck. So I have every mana source I need. I can dig with the Narset for the fires. So I also have Thought Erasure as an early game stuff. So that's a nice hand. Really flooding a bit on mana. Bedevil is nice. Thought Erasure also gives you the ability to surveil. It would be good enough even if it didn't surveil, but once you can surveil, you're of course gonna do it. Okay, they're playing a similar deck to me. I would want to get rid of the Bedevil, because it can kill my stuff. That's really the only thing that can kill my stuff. So next turn I'm gonna play the Watery Grave. Let's see if Narset can find the fires. If they can't, I'm just gonna play a Fae of Wishes and get the fires with that. This is why I put the fires in the sideboard. I was not sure yesterday if I wanted to do that, but there were so many times I didn't get to the fires in my deck that I at least put one of those in my sideboard, and now having the fires is even better. So they have Cry of the Canarium, so I don't want to get... Why can't I play the fires? Oh yeah, because I don't have the mana yet, of course. Let's see what we can find here. Thought Erasure could be nice. Chandra is also nice. I'm gonna play this Chandra. Or get the Chandra. Let's see what my Fae can bring me here. What could help me the best? Could get an unmourned ego. I'm just gonna go on the offensive, I think. Unmourned ego is something where your opponent has like one card, for example, the Field of the Dead decks. With the Grixis deck, I don't think it has one card that is most important. Maybe the Fires, but I'm not even sure if my opponent plays the Fires, because you can still play Grixis without the Fires, though I wouldn't really do it because there's no reason to. But yeah, this is just something I'm unsure about. And playing -3 to kill this Planeswalker is very interesting. Okay. Interesting. So I will play Fae of Wishes. Just to be able to get it back for next turn. Can get rid of the Ritual, because my opponent doesn't play any creatures anyways. At least I think that. Because it's always Grixis control mirror. And there's the Fires. Okay, so they do have the Fires. Okay. What they're gonna get rid of, probably the Bedevil or the Chandra. Yeah, the Chandra. Okay. So do I want to unmourned ego this one? Not sure about that. Okay, what do I really want to sacrifice? I can sacrifice the Ritual. I will discard my 2 lands. Castle Ventress is very nice. So they will play Fires and probably Chandra next turn. Okay. What do I do against that? I think against a control deck I want to be able to get as much board state as possible. That's why I'm gonna play the Outlaw's Merriment. And with my creatures, I can now kill both the Planeswalkers. So my opponent has nothing on the board yet. Of course, if they play Bolas, they're just gonna be able to kill the Sarkhan. But there's something you have to live with in the control matchup, obviously. They're probably gonna... I'm not sure if they're gonna play Bolas. Could also play the Chandra. It's really none of them is particularly good right here. They'd probably -3 that to get rid of the Sarkhan. But then their Chandra is exposed next turn and just attack it. So let's see what my deck can bring me here. Don't need that. Thought Erasure. Yeah, why not? See what they have here. As long as I don't lose on the board state, I'll just have constant advantage with the Outlaw's Merriment. Taking away Narset means taking away the cards they could get. Not really afraid of the Bolas as it is right now. Gonna play out Fae of Wishes, because it's no use to me in the exile zone right now. They could kill it with the Bolas, but then they would have the next problem. So I'm pretty far ahead here on the board state because of the Outlaw's Merriment. This is why I keep it, especially for those control matchups. It's very nice to have a constant source of just creatures that can hit your opponent. Okay, they get rid of the dragon. That's interesting. Probably gonna play Cry next, maybe. Oh wait. Okay, I have another Fae of Wishes and Nicol Bolas for the turn after that, so this looks like GG right now. How many lands do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So this is win 4, I guess, of 5. So 4 out of 5. I take it, 80% win rate. If I even played 5, I did a list here, but I'm not sure if I counted the game twice or something. If I did, sorry for that. I was focused on playing here, and I'm starting to have fun with the deck again. So I'm really losing fun and gaining fun very fast in this game. Yeah, yesterday I just had get rid of the Chandra because it's late game. Yesterday I had so many counterspell decks against me. That's so annoying with this deck. You cannot believe it. The only thing really that can destroy your deck is counterspells. Or very aggressive red decks. But even against the red decks, it's not as bad as against the counterspell decks because, man, those Dimir Mill decks I had yesterday against me, they just killed me over and over again. Okay, Vivian. Gonna plus the Paradise Druid, but I'm going to kill the Paradise Druid. Negate their mana advantage at least a bit. Of course, I am at a disadvantage because I started, or they started. I'm on the draw. Could get something from outside the game, but they would lose their Vivian. Yor was annoying mostly, and he will get big pretty soon. Going to play Fires. So probably gonna play Drawn from Dreams because with Narset I could miss the Fae, and there is the Fae perfectly. Could get a land to have 6 lands. Yeah, probably need to do that because I would want to kill multiple things next turn or the turn after that with the plain white with the Casualties of War. This probably is gonna be the play here. Okay, so Yorvo is getting a bit out of hand. I want to find something good with Narset next turn. Yeah, I really need to find something good with Narset. Or I just have to bite my pride and play the Chaos Wrath. Then Vivian can get something out of the sideboard. Ah, this is a tough one. Otherwise I'm just going to lose, but yeah, so I have to do it. Enter the God Eternals doesn't help me. Casualty of War costs 6. Yeah, I have to play Chaos Wrath here. Otherwise I'm just gonna lose. Okay. Maybe should have played. Yeah, I should have played the Failed Passage to get a blue card, the island, to be able to cast a Ventress next turn or this turn. Okay, the Shifting Ceratops isn't that menacing right now because I don't run that many blue spells. Okay, let's see how we play this out. If I'm going to Tyrant Scorn, then the Barkite Troll is going to hexproof themselves. It's not ideal for me. Maybe I'm going to find something with Narset, let's see. If not, I'm going to play the Fae of Wishes. Thought Erasure. Okay, just see what they have so we can do the next turns more consistently. They have a lot of Vivians here. And Wildborn Preservers. Can get rid of the preservers with stuff like Tyrant Scorn. So I'm going to get rid of the shifting Ceratops here. No. Can wait for my 6th land, but I cannot wait. Cannot wait for other stuff here. So I'm activating the Fabled Passage just to have one less land in my deck and just heighten my chances a little bit of drawing a non-land. That can help me, of course, more than the lands, because I already have 6, and 6 is my highest mana cost in my deck. So what I'm gonna do about Vivian, I'm not sure yet, because they do have a lot of them. Probably attacking. No, they're attacking my face. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what we can do about it. Drawn from Dreams is possibly the best card I could hope for. Ritual of Soot would be the best here. Okay. Do need a lot of life. This is a hard one here. Okay, I'm going to Ritual of Soot, although it doesn't feel good. But it's the thing I need to do right now. Because they can't hexproof. If they hexproof, it just goes through because it's not a targeted spell. It's one good thing about the ritual. They will be able to play Wildborn Preserver and pump it next turn. But I can't do anything against that yet. So they might just have lethal if they not quite. It will do 6 damage to me though. But they won't have mana to play another Wildborn Preserver. So I basically need to find another Ritual of Soot. That's I've lost. Will Sarkhan help me? Could play Sarkhan and kill the Wildborn Preserver with Bedevil or with the Tyrant Scorn would be even better. Then they will pump the Pelt Collector. So yeah, Sarkhan is actually helping me. Do I want the Narset after that? Yes, to have card draw. So this is a very nice game here. I'm really having fun with it. Even though I'm pretty much far behind my opponent. No, I didn't want to. Man, this casting with the fires. Okay, so Pelt Collector will be big enough to kill my dragon here, but only if they use themselves for that.
Get out of the way if I were you.
Oh yes, of course they can play the second Vivian.
From the smallest ant to the largest.
And they have trample. Yeah, GG. Okay. Nicely played for them. So yeah, this is one of those matches against green where green just gets such a big advantage where you can't do anything about it. But those are the games I really like, where you have to think a lot. And I didn't expect them to play the Vivian, because I just was focused on just surviving and didn't even see that I was dead already. I need to play the Castle of Ventress probably in the first turn to have it untapped, be able to cast Tyrant Scorn here next turn if I need to. Screen again. Okay, I'm going to play the Blood Crypt now, because I don't think they will have a lot to do next turn. And if they have a blue card and play Simic Flash, I would be really annoyed, because it's so good against my hand, or my deck in general, and the hand for that matter, because they can just counter everything. But Once Upon a Time is okay, even though it's a free spell. I'm not that high about Once Upon a Time, mainly because I'm not a green player. I don't really see that much in it, but I might be able to build something and totally change my mind. I changed my mind about a lot of things. Thought I would never do this type of deck on my channel because I'm such an aggro player most of the time. But this control deck is something that really works for me. Okay, Chandra is not the best because it's so slow. Need the 6 mana. That's another White Bond Preserver. Oh, interesting. And they have enough power to kill my Narset. So I'm debating with myself if I should get the Fires now and play Tyrant, Scorn and stuff later. Yeah, I want to do that. Just so they don't know I have removal yet. And they will not play around it, and just want to pump their Wild Bond Preserver, maybe even their Druid at some point. Well, that's a bit ahead in the future. If they don't pump it, I could also go for the Chandra, but that would take another turn. I don't really have that time, because they will make the Preserver pretty big right now, I think. That's a human creature, so it doesn't matter for the Preserver. That's a Lovestruck Beast. So I really would like to draw Ritual of Soot right now. That would totally destroy their game plan. So I'm just gonna cast Fire first. Now I'm going to Tyrant, Scorn. Not the Lovestruck Beast, but the Preserver, because the Preserver can be pumped. Lovestruck Beast can't. I think I'm going to play Chandra and Bedevil next turn to kill Lovestruck Beast. Great Henge is one of those cards that can give you infinite advantage. But it's not that bad yet for me. Could destroy it with Bedevil, so I have to think about that. But I really need to destroy the Lovestruck Beast. Oh well, if they can't make a 1/1, if I destroy the others with the Chandra, then the Lovestruck Beast wouldn't be able to attack.
Not to brag, but my friend's kind of a big deal.
So if I get another Fae of Wishes here, it's just easy. I take I take my 6 mana removal, of course. But that's not the case. Okay, so I'm going to play the Chandra. Since I have 2 Chandras, could risk losing 1. Okay. But it's not 1/1 anymore, but it can attack me for much. So I will want to get rid of the Lovestruck Beast. But they can just pump the Incubation Druid now. Oh no, they can't because it already has counters on it. Adapt only works if they don't have any counters. They can get their Shifting Ceratops haste though. That means I am dead if they play it correctly. They don't. Or do they? No, they're playing it the worst way they could have possibly played it. Okay. I'm still not seeing a way I can win this. Definitely need to get rid of the Ceratops. Probably the only play I can do is play another Chandra. Kill the Ceratops with it. And then play my Fae of Wishes as a possible blocker. But I can also return it once it blocks, so it's not that bad. So I might actually be able to stabilize here. And get my Casualties of War next turn. Well, that's just the Whiteborn Preserver. That could just kill me outright. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. So the Whiteborn Preserver will be pretty big here. But they can't... yeah, they couldn't pump the Incubation Druid anyway. So they might opt to kill the Chandra. They're probably not thinking about Fae of Wishes passive or their activated ability. Yeah, they don't. Doesn't have any trample, so I can just jump block it without even losing my Fae of Wishes. I think I'll have to get Kaya's Wrath next turn. There is really no other way. That's Sarkhan. Sarkhan is nice. Still, there's no way around getting Kaya's Wrath. No, there's no way around it. Just need to hope that they don't have too many great things in hand. I am making some emblems though. So if I can just stabilize a bit, that could work for me. Okay, Ritual of Soot would be very, very nice for me. And it just draws so many cards of the Great Henge. It's a powerful card. Oof, 2 Lovestruck Beasts. Okay. So there has to happen something increasingly good for me to even survive that, and that should probably just be the game. I'm seeing no way of getting out of this. Not a chance. Okay. So out of 7 games, I've won 4. Still in the positive. So the green decks are giving me a little bit of trouble. Great Hand is just such a great card. Just does so much. Drawing cards, gaining life, gaining mana, that every turn. It's overpowered a bit. Hasn't really gotten much attention because of the even more overpowered Field of the Dead, but yeah, it's also pretty overpowered. This looks like one of the best hands I could hope for. Would have liked Tyrant Scorn in the early game. Other than that, there's nothing to complain about. I do play the Watery Grave first because I could draw a Tyrant Scorn and then I wouldn't have to play a shocked land with the life lost. Okay, this could be some kind of Garruk deck or adventure deck again. Don't have much to do yet. We just have to see what they can bring to the table here. Did start the match, which is good for me. This deck is not as dependent on starting the match, but it does definitely help, especially in situations like this. Okay, so I can just Ritual of Soot next turn, and they won't be able to do anything against it. So this is one of the nice things of Fire of Invention. You can just play another spell the turn and kill all of their creatures in this case. So nice. Love it. So this looks like a game for me here to lose. Bang. Next turn I can play Nicol Bolas if I want to. So everything's going to plan, according to plan. Okay, they will make another 1/1, but that doesn't really matter that much. They are pretty far behind. I'm gonna play the Failed Passage to get land out of the deck again. Doesn't really matter what I'm getting. Just gonna get back black. Nicol Bolas, do your thing. Narset, okay. But I'm just gonna draw on from Dreams in the hope that I get my Fae of Wishes. There is a Fae of Wishes. Okay. So I could go either Thought Erasure or the castle for the card advantage for the perpetual. But I'm just gonna take the card advantage for now. Thought Erasure is such a great card. Because I don't really know what my opponent has on the hand yet. But I will next turn, definitely. Oh, Questing Beast. So that's it for Nicol Bolas. Questing Beast, one of those overpowered cards again. Can't really play Narset next turn because of it. I'm gonna Thought Erasure. See what they have here. Order of Midnight can get them more creatures, so I'm going to get rid of that. Tyrant Scorn will be nice against the Lovestruck Beast. Could just get the Chaos Wrath now. But I think I'm going to Bedevil the Questing Beast first, so they don't know I have a Chaos Wrath waiting. This is the thing I talked about yesterday with the Fae of Wishes. You can just get something and then play the Chaos Wrath the same turn once you have Fires of Invention out. So I hope they're playing a lot of cards here. Maybe the Barkhide Troll as well. But it's really not that impressive what they have here. So I might just play. I'm just gonna play the Narset. What damage are they going to do? Half of my life. But Rankle has haste. Possibly. Yeah, I really hope I find something good here. Maybe Ritual? Nothing! Nothing is not great. Okay. So I am going to get rid of the Order. Or I could just gotten rid of Barkite Troll because they don't have mana. There was an oversight, cost me 1 damage. I am running a bit out of cards. I would need another Drawn from Dreams or something like that. Yeah, that's Rankle. Oh, they can just discard a card with Rankle. Oh my god, this can totally wreck me. Totally forgot about that. Should have just...
Overwhelming.
Wow. That was really bad from me. Totally overseen that. The Rankle. Damn. Okay, now I'm really far behind all of a sudden. So as I said, this was my game to lose. Maybe this is one of the reasons I don't play that much Control. Because I'm not that experienced yet in Magic. Yeah, great. Get another Questing Beast. That's what I needed. I will lose this game. And it's all my fault, too. Can't really believe how bad I actually played this one. Yeah, Sarkhan. But it's not enough. My opponent will kill me anyways. So GG. God damn it. That was bad. I'm really upset at myself. Okay, but I will play the next 2 games. I will need to win them both to have my 6 out of 10 wins. I was predicting 7. Yeah, that just fell short because of me playing bad. So maybe I will come back with another deck tag the next time. Because I'm actually not good at playing this Control decks. I think this deck is very, very nicely set up to do great things. But you really have to play better than this. Yeah. That's not a great hand there. Looks a bit better. Still too little mana. But what you gonna do? Will not mull to even less. Okay, so me getting run over by aggro decks could be the theme of the day. Because it started even last night or before I recorded today. Me just getting beaten down. Hasn't happened in the days before. Oh my god, drill bit. Yeah, I almost want to play black again. But I have played mono black so much, I'm not that hyped about it right now. Just not feeling it. Though I reckon it is a very strong deck. But yeah, I played with it so long. I played 1 season completely mono black and got to mythic and grinded that out. And the deck hasn't changed that much. We got rid of those damn ovens. Because of Cauldron Familiar and stuff like that. Really annoying. So if I draw a land here, I'm pretty okay-ish. Yeah, Spawn of Mayhem. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. So we get ourselves another land. Doesn't really matter which one. Play the fires. Since they know I have 2 fires, I'm just gonna play the other one. If they destroy one, which they probably won't, I can play the other one. So if I draw a land here, or Drawn from Dreams or something like that, I can get back in this game. Ritual of Soot can't really help me against the Spawn of Mayhem. Yeah. This looks like a loss again. Yeah, this just is a loss again. Or is it? Yes, it is. Well, maybe my opponent plays wrong. Can never assume you're gonna win. Man, I'm not even gonna get to 50-50 here. Well, this is the variance of magic for you. Maybe this deck isn't as great as I think, I'm not sure. Okay. Let's just win more right there. You can just attack with everything. Okay, I can't give up now. Okay, let's see what our last match can do. Man, I thought I was really going on a winning streak here in this video. But I guess me being bad at control decks caught up to me. So this was one of those decks that in the first 2 days or something I won everything. I had like a 78% win rate or something ridiculous. And of course it will even out at some point, but it evening out as it does now, I didn't expect. So Narset does cost me 2 blue mana, so I hope I draw another blue mana. Otherwise, can get sketchy. Or by saying another blue mana, I'm going to mean I'm of course going to use the Fabled Passage now, because I don't have any blue mana and I don't have 4 cards to play the Fabled Passage, and I will need blue mana next turn for the Thought Erasure, so I'm just gonna grab it now. So playing Fabled Passage, I think I've gotten used to quite a bit. I think it's a very nice card. It's so much better than the Evolving Wilds. Just have the option to use it untapped. Just had to think about Bolas there. Of course, it's a bit too slow here against the Azorius Flyers. Could get rid of the Empyrean Eagle, have the information, so that's a very nice sign. But I still don't have the mana here I need. Could just cast Sarkhan without the Fires of Invention in the second to next turn. Let's see what my opponent can do. Okay. So I will play the Narset, hoping to get Ritual of Soot. Just get another Narset. Can play Sarkhan next turn, but it would die. So I really want to get some removal. Preferably the Ritual. I think I put one of them out of the deck yesterday. I maybe need to put that in again. Doesn't look that great for me, not having it. So give me a Fires, or give me a Ritual, give me something here. Come on. That's a Ritual. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we're still in the game, and they just conceded. So we went 50-50 here in an hour. It's okay. Could have expected more. Would have expected more. But I hope you liked it. I hope you like the deck. Tell me if you can play better with it than I in the game before that. And yeah, we'll see each other. Probably with another aggro deck the next time. I'm probably also going to do a draft tomorrow, maybe. Let's see about that. And yeah, hope you like the stream or the video, and subscribe to my channel. Until then, with MTG Deck Tech, the freshest decks in Magic.